1985, we brought out the actual secret policy in their own form, and we submitted it as a piece of court evidence. Of course, they denied that, well, they used to do that, but they don't do it now. Since 1985, as a director of FactNet, I've been dealing with Scientology for God knows how many years. And in my humble opinion, the policy never changed. It hasn't changed. It's still in force right now. And it's real. They believe that the ends justify the means. Most of you have heard of the Nuremberg trials of the Nazi war criminals. And not many people know that the kind of the focal point of what did we learn at the end of the Nuremberg trials. And it was down to a few words. And they convicted the Nazis and they hung them. And the statement that the prosecuting attorney said over and over and over at the conclusion and the sentencing was, mankind can never let the ends justify the means. Scientology is an organization that says because Scientology is the only hope for mankind, any means justify our ends. And all their morality and ethics, which produces things like the fair game policy, a process called R245. Anybody seen R245?
Yeah, it's on the case.
Okay. So this is the world that has been created through a mind control system, and I do mean a mind control system. The same thing they used on Catholic cardinals in Russia when they put them into thought reform camps. The same thing they used on Chinese intellectuals when they put them into the thought struggle camps. This is what's produced. And what's really amazing is you. And what's amazing about you is that you have the courage to stand up in a world and say freedom of thought and rationality and free speech and not letting crazy people do crazy things. They can believe anything they want over there, but we're not going to let crazy people do crazy things, and we're going to protest it, and we're going to highlight it, and we're going to shame it, and we're going to educate about it. You're the ones that I admire. I think that you guys, every one of you, is just an amazing, courageous person, and what you're doing is absolutely needed, not just for that little building over there. That little building is tiny. Scientology is a tiny user and consumer of what I call third and fourth generation mind control. And by you making the best example of the worst example highly public, what you're doing is you're going to be inoculating society on the use of mind control and protecting rationality. Because rationality is the only thing that protects humanity and democracy. So, to all of you, you are the heroes of the future war against mind control in governments, in corporations, in society. You guys are doing a lot more than fighting that little tiny, insignificant, nasty organization. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.